Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. I'm telling you about this gorgeous 2016 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited that we have for sale. This is a clean carback vehicle that we recently took in on trade. Some of our nicest pre-owned vehicles coming on trade. This Wrangler Sahara is no exception. If you're looking for a great off-road vehicle, the Wrangler is probably one of the best out-of-the-box off-road vehicles you can get, but even more so, this one's accessorized. In fact, I'd probably say the Wrangler is probably one of the most accessorized vehicles that you can buy. There's just loads and loads of aftermarket parts, but the one thing is, when you accessorize a vehicle and spend all this money on modifying it and stuff like that, then you decide to trade it in, usually you get pennies on the dollar when you trade it. So I mean, you spend all this money on stuff, and I think the customer probably might have spent $10,000 on all of the modifications to this thing, which I'll go over. And when you trade them in, you get pennies on the dollar. So, you know, some people just have a big disposable income. They have their fun with the vehicle. They like doing this stuff, and then they're ready for something else. This customer traded in for something completely different. You know, we're not here to give people financial advice, but giving you a little financial advice. If you're in the market for a Wrangler, and you want to modify it, you like the way this is modified, it's going to be a lot better to get one that's already has all this stuff done to it than doing it yourself. And for us, you know, obviously we gave the customer a little bit more money for this Jeep versus a stock one because of the stuff he did to it, but we didn't give him, you know, $10,000 more. Maybe you got $1,000 or $2,000 more. So you'll pay maybe $1,000 or $2,000 more versus a stock Wrangler for all this stuff. And if you like all this stuff, it's definitely well worth it. All right, let's start going through all the stuff this Wrangler has, starting with the top. So this has a three-piece Freedom hardtop. So usually you have a two-piece hardtop in the section you can remove. That's in the back, and this has kind of like a convertible top. So you can see it just folds right back, and it's just a big open roof panel right here. Without having to take the whole roof off, you get a little fresh air. And obviously, if you do want to venture into taking the whole roof off, there's obviously possibilities to do that too. It's not that hard. Lots of storage. We have a imitation carbon fiber trim throughout the interior, even on the steering wheel. Then we have this aftermarket gauge cluster. This is really cool, and it works with all the buttons on the steering wheel. It completely integrates. It can show you know, the four-wheel drive system, media controls, navigation. I'm sure this offers off-road and trail navigation too, which is a big deal. You don't want to get lost out there. Maintenance settings, tire pressure. So a really cool system, and it's a really nice, really fits in there really well. I've never seen anything like this on a Wrangler before, but it's pretty cool. Then we have this bar right here. I don't know if this is like a, oh, you know what bar, or if it's for other purposes, but I think it's, you can put some mounts on there, like you mount a GoPro. Then we have this thing that looks like you can put like a tablet or something on there, so it looks like that might serve that purpose. All right, let's keep on going through this Wrangler. Here you can see we have some rock rails. Then we have an aftermarket wheel and tire package. Lots of tread on those tires. Tinted windows. We have all the boxes, and it looks like we have most of the stock parts if you do want to put it to stock. The headlights. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we also have the Alpine aftermarket infotainment system. There's the original gauge cluster there. Aftermarket rear bumper with an integrated tow hitch and tow hooks. Aftermarket turn signals and brake lights. These are really nice. There's the three-piece, the two-piece portion for the hard top. We have that soft top in place right now, which we were just talking about. Oh, and it also has an aftermarket leather interior, vinyl interior. It's probably more vinyl than leather, which is probably better, because my guess is a synthetic material versus a real leather is going to be a little bit better with dirt, mud, and all that stuff that you might be more likely to encounter in a vehicle like this than for, say, like a Cadillac or something like that. Aftermarket front bumper, really nice. Aftermarket headlights, aftermarket hood latches. These are really nice. Really feels like high quality components. And then these little, these are for when you put the hood up, you can actually rest the hood against the windshield. So that's why they have those there. So they put like different ones. I don't know if I'd want these touching the windshield. They might, they feel soft enough, but I think they'll look better than actual functioning. I might put the stock ones back on if I was actually gonna rest that hood against the windshield. I'm afraid those might break it. Well, there you have it, this beautiful Wrangler Sahara. If you like the way it's modified, this is a great clean Carfax vehicle to look at. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon.